Imagine walking through a dense forest in India, the rustling of leaves, a distant call of a deer, and then silence. Suddenly, from the shadows, a majestic Bengal tiger steps into the light. There was a time not long ago when such a movement was nearly impossible. Tigers were vanishing. But today, on International Tiger Day 2025, we celebrate something incredible. India has doubled its wild tiger population. This is not just a win for India, it's a story of global hope, strategy, and survival. Let's dive deep into how this happened. If we talk about background, why tigers matter. Tigers are not just beautiful animals, they are apex predators, top of the food chain. That means if they disappear, entire ecosystems collapse. Forests, rivers, and even local climates depend on the balance that tigers help maintain. In 2006, India was home to only 1,411 tigers. The world panicked. Experts predicted extinction within a few decades if nothing changed. Project Tiger and policy shifts. Entire Project Tiger launched way back in 1973, but it saw new life in the last decade. India began using technology like camera traps, satellite tracking, and AI-based monitoring systems to track tigers and ports. Protected zones were increased and core buffer areas were created so tigers could move freely without human interference. Over 50 tiger reservoirs now cover more than 75,000 square kilometers in India. That's a large than entire countries like Ireland or Panama. Local community is the human side of success. But tech alone didn't save the tiger, it was people. The Indian government began involving local tribes and forest dwellers. Instead of forcing them out, they were brought in, trained as eco guards, guides, and conservationists. In return, they got healthcare, education, and employment. It created a beautiful balance. Protect the forest and the forest protects you. Results. The numbers don't lie. In 2010, 1,706 tigers were there. In 2014, 2,226 tigers were there. In 2018, 2,967 tigers were there. And finally, in 2025, over 3,500 tigers are there. India now hosts over 75% of the world's wild tiger population. That's not just impressive, it's historic. Challenges still remain, but the fight is not over. Climate change, habitat loss, and illegal wildlife trade still pose major threats. Urban expansion is eating into forests. Tigers often wander into villages, leading to human-wildlife conflict. Funding is another issue. Conservation is expensive. That's where global cooperation is key. What the world can learn from India. So, what can the rest of the world learn from India? Political will matters. India made tiger conservation a national pride project, involving people at the grassroots, not just scientists and NGOs works. Consistency. This was not an overnight miracle. It took decades of planning and adapting. Countries like Nepal, Bhutan, and Russia are now following similar models, and it's working. As we celebrate International Tiger Day 2025, let's remember, saving tigers is not just about animals, it's about saving forests, climates, and ourselves. India's tiger story is one of hope, a roaring reminder that with focus, technology, and unity, we can reverse extinction. If you found this video or the story inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more wildlife and environmental updates from around the world. Drop a comment, what's your favorite wild animal and what should we save next? Thanks for watching.